Hello friends, this video on NEET Human Health and Diseases is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Question number 24. Which of the following is an opiate narcotic? Barbiturates, morphine, amphetamines, LSD. So out of the options given here, morphine is an opiate narcotic. So opiate narcotics, why are they called opiate? Because they are all obtained from the naturally occurring opium. So in fact morphine is also a natural opiate. That is, it naturally exists as part of opium. And morphines are excellent painkillers or analgesic. So morphine is an opiate narcotic. What about barbiturates? So barbiturates fall under the category of sedatives, and in fact barbiturates are great sleeping pills. If you talk about amphetamines, so they are stimulants. In fact they are synthetic stimulants. That means these stimulants are artificially prepared from some other substances. LSD is an hallucinogen. In fact it is a natural hallucinogen. That means it is obtained from some naturally existing plant parts. So in fact if you talk about LSD is actually obtained from ergot, which are parasite on the rye plant. So LSD occurs naturally in nature. So this is a natural hallucinogen. Question number 25. In plant breeding programs, the entire collection of plants or seeds having all the diverse alleles for all genes in a given crop is called selection of superior recombinants, cross hybridization among the selected plants, evaluation and selection of parents, germ plasm collection. So the correct option would be germ plasm collection. So if you look at the other options, in fact option A and option C, that is selection of superior recombinants, evaluation and selection of parents. So these are basically steps which are involved in the process of hybridization. So when you want to create an hybrid from two different plant species, so what do? So you select the superior combinations so that you can select the right parents to get the desired characteristics in the hybrid. So these are nothing but steps in the process of hybridization, where we combine characters from different plants to get desired characters. So anyways, here the correct option would be germ plasm collection, because here you are maintaining a collection of all the diverse alleles for all the genes in a given crop. Question number 26. Jaya and Ratna, developed for green revolution in India, are varieties of maize, rice, wheat, bajra. So Jaya and Ratna are hybrid varieties of rice. Now these are better yielding semi-dwarf varieties, and because of this high yielding semi-dwarf varieties, the green revolution actually took place, because these varieties were high yielding plus they were disease resistant. So the overall yield of rice increased by manifold. Like there was a tremendous increase in the yield of rice, and that is why it was called green revolution. Question number 27. Hemgiri, developed by hybridization and selection for disease resistance against rust pathogens, is a variety of chili, maize, sugarcane or wheat. So as we all know that Hemgiri is a hybrid variety of wheat, and this is a disease resistant variety of wheat. It is resistant to diseases like heel bunt, leaf and stripe rust. So this is a better hybrid variety of wheat. Question number 28. When two unrelated individuals or lines are crossed, the performance of F1 hybrid is often superior to both of its parents. This phenomenon is called transformation, splicing, metamorphosis or heterosis. So this phenomenon is basically heterosis. So heterosis is also known as another term for heterosis is hybrid vigor. And what does that mean? That means that if you cross two unrelated individuals, let's say this is one individual, this is another individual, when you cross the two of them, you get a hybrid variety. That is mix of the two. So normally it has been observed that this hybrid is superior than both the parents. and these two parents are two unrelated individuals which have been crossed together. So this process is called heterosis. Question number 29. Mutations can be induced with IAA, ethylene, gamma radiations, infrared radiations. So the correct option would be gamma radiations, because if you remember, induced mutation happen with the help of physical and chemical agents, and they are called mutagens. So physical mutagens, under physical mutagens we have the radiations which are capable of bringing about a change in the chromosomes, like gamma radiation, ultraviolet radiation, or X-rays. So they are all examples of physical mutagens. So gamma radiation also is an example of physical mutagen. Question number 13. Soma clones are obtained by plant breeding, irradiation, genetic engineering, tissue culture. So the correct option here would be tissue culture. So what is tissue culture? Tissue culture is the process in which plants regenerating from cell and tissue cultures, they are allowed to grow in artificial medium. So here if you look at the other options, first option is plant breeding. So plant breeding is that method where we try to develop superior plant varieties by mixing characters of different plants so that we get better or desired characters. Irradiation is exposure to any form of radiation, that is irradiation. Genetic engineering is manipulation of genes by human beings. So artificially manipulating the genes, that is genetic engineering. So in this case the correct answer is tissue culture. Question number 31. Which one of the following is linked to the discovery of Bordix mixture as a popular fungicide? Loose smut of wheat, black rust of wheat, bacterial leaf blight of rice, downy mildew of grapes. Question number 31. Which one of the following is linked to the discovery of Bordix mixture as a popular fungicide? Loose smut of wheat, black rust of wheat, bacterial leaf blight of rice, or downy mildew of grapes? So here the correct option is the last one, that is downy mildew of grapes. So this is a disease that for which the causal organism is Plasmopala viticola. Plasmopala viticola, which is a fungus. And this disease occurred in the University of Bordix grapevine, and that is why the name was Bordix mixture. So what exactly is this Bordix mixture? Bordix mixture is actually copper sulfate plus H2O. So copper sulfate solution is called Bordix mixture. So since this disease was first attended in the University of Bordix grapevine, that is why it was named Bordix mixture. Okay, now so this Bordix mixture basically treated this disease in the grapevine. Now if you look at the other options which are given here, loose smut of wheat, this is also a fungal disease which is caused by Ustilago nuda, that is again a fungus. Black rust of wheat is caused by Puccinia graminis, which is again a fungus. Bacterial leaf blight of rice, this is caused by Xanthomonas oryzae, which is a bacteria. Question number 32. Haploid are more suitable for mutation studies than diploids. This is because haploids are more abundant in nature than diploids. All mutations, whether dominant or recessive, are expressed in haploids. Haploids are reproductively more stable than diploids. Mutagens penetrate in haploids more effectively than in diploids. Now, the reason why haploids are more suitable is because haploids have only one set of chromosomes. So when you talk about haploids, they just have one set of chromosomes. So therefore mutations are expressed very easily. However, there is a drawback that the haploids do not normally occur in nature. But as far as mutations are concerned, haploids are more suitable. So therefore the correct option is B, because all mutations, whether dominant or recessive, are expressed in haploids, because here you just have one set of chromosomes. So any changes that you make is seen in that one set of chromosome. Question number 33. Consider the following 4 measures from 1 to 4 that could be taken to successfully grow chickpea in an area where bacterial blight disease is common. Spray with Bordix mixture, control of the insect vector of the disease pathogen, use of only disease-free seeds, use of varieties resistant to the disease. Which 2 of the above measures can control the disease? So in this case, first option is spray with Bordix mixture. Well, Bordix mixture is useful for fungal diseases and not for bacterial diseases. So this would not be a nice way. Second one is control of insect vector of the disease pathogen. Now for this particular disease, that is the bacterial blight disease, no insect vector has been reported as such. So therefore this point is also not valid. Use of only disease-free seeds, yes, that can help. So if the seeds are disease-free, so the possibility of spreading the disease is less. Use of varieties resistant to disease, so that's like the best possible way. So if that crop variety itself is resistant to disease, anyways that disease will not take place, right? So 3 and 4 seems to be the correct option. So therefore the correct answer would be A. Question number 34. Compared to a bull, a bullock is docile because of higher levels of cortisone, lower levels of blood testosterone, lower levels of adrenaline or noradrenaline in its blood, higher levels of thyroxine. Now what is a bullock? So a bullock is basically a castrated bull. Now what do we mean by castrated bull? It is castrated means the animal from which the testicles are removed to make it sterile. So a sterile bull basically is a bullock. So therefore in a bullock you see decreased secondary sexual characteristics, and that is why bullocks are better for farming purposes, because you know they are more docile, so they can be easily controlled in any way you want to. So that is why the bullock is docile. So why the bullock is docile? Basically because of the castration process, because of the removal of the testicles. Now what happens when the testicles are removed? There are lower levels of testosterone in the blood. So lower level of testosterone is the reason for the docile nature of bullock. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com for free quality education. You can learn with a simple 4-step learning process wherein you can watch video lessons, you can ask your questions, you can refer notes, and you can take a free online test. We have content for class 6 to 12 on physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology along with practical videos. So please subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Thank you.